Welcome. Today we will provide a brief overview of taxation of foreign visitors here at CSU. Any U.S.-sourced payment to a taxed non-resident is subject to mandatory tax withholding. The default withholding rate is 30%. However, a reduced rate or exemption may apply. We will discuss this more later in this video. Let's begin by defining what a withholding agent is. A withholding agent is a person who has control, receipt, custody, or disposal of an item of U.S. income paid to or on behalf of a taxed non-resident. It's important to keep in mind that multiple people can be withholding agents for a single item of income and that a withholding agent is personally liable for tax withholdings to non-residents. It's important to know that non-resident tax withholding applies to taxable payments made to or on behalf of a foreign national, even if there is no transfer of cash or property to the individual. In fact, making taxable payments through a third party, such as a CSU employee paying expenses for a student, violates Financial Rule 2.1.1 Item Number 7 because of the difficulty of tracking the payment for tax reporting purposes. Also, when taxable payments are made on behalf of a foreign national, there are no funds from which the tax may be deducted. This means the foreign national's tax becomes a university expense. CSU's Foreign Tax Office uses Glacier, which is our non-resident tax compliance system. This system helps us make tax residency and income tax treaty determinations. It also allows us to efficiently and effectively collect information and manage documents relating to foreign nationals. Lastly, this system helps us prepare tax reporting statements for the IRS. It is crucial that all foreign nationals receiving payments from CSU establish a Glacier profile. Foreign national individuals are considered taxed non-residents for a certain length of time after arriving in the U.S. For example, an F-1 visa holder is a taxed non-resident for their first 5 years here. In their 6th year, they transition to U.S. tax resident. The distinction is critical to determining how payments to the foreign national are treated for tax purposes. It's also important to determine if income paid to a foreign national is U.S. or foreign-sourced. This is because foreign nationals are only subject to U.S. tax on U.S.-sourced income. The sourcing rules depend on the nature of the income. For example, wages, salaries, and other compensation for services are sourced to the location where the work is performed, while the source of an award is determined by the location of the payer and the related activity. Tax Services considers this factor when determining the tax implications of a specific payment made to a foreign national individual. The non-resident tax withholding rate is generally 30%. However, if a tax treaty applies, this rate may be reduced. Treaties can entitle a taxed non-resident to an exemption or reduction of their required tax. The United States has treaties with around 60 countries. Each treaty is unique and must be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. Treaties can have provisions for students, teachers, performers, and other groups. Treaties can also have time and dollar limitations. CSU's Tax Services team uses Glacier to evaluate an individual's situation and eligibility for tax treaty benefits. The FICA tax, also known as Social Security and Medicare, applies to the payment of wages performed by an employee in the United States. However, taxed non-residents are exempt from FICA. A Social Security number is required to work in the United States. The International Student and Scholar Services team can assist with the application. If a new hire needs to start working before receiving their SSN, that's okay. But they must provide a receipt showing they have applied. HR professionals may contact Tax Services to request a Payroll Control Number, or PCN. This is a temporary number used to set up the assignment in the payroll system. It is replaced with the foreign national's actual Social Security number after it's issued and they've completed Glacier. Thanks for watching this training. Additional resources regarding taxation of foreign visitors can be found on the Tax Services webpage. Tax Services is here to help. Please reach out if you need assistance or have any questions. Thank you for helping to ensure compliance and for supporting CSU's mission